Hi everyone and welcome back to the Moonlit Corner. Today I thought, or actually tonight it is, I thought I would do this recipe. It's a buffalo chicken dip and I picked this up at the Spice and Tea Exchange the other day. So I picked up the ingredients that I need for it and we will get started here in just a minute. Okay, first ingredient it calls for is 8 ounces of cream cheese at room temperature. Oops, I forgot to take it out when I got home from work. So might be a little bit more difficult to work with, but you can just use regular cream cheese. I'm actually going to use a vegan one that I buy that tastes just as good, and it turns out really, really good in mashed potatoes and different things that I've made with it before. So 8 ounces of that. Oh yeah, I definitely should have gone and left that out. Okay, so there we go. 8 ounces of that in the bowl. Close enough. Now we need 1 cup of sour cream. Okay, so let's see, 1 cup of sour cream. I buy the lactose-free sour cream since I'm really not supposed to have dairy. I mean, I'm using cheese, which is, full of lactose and dairy, but if I substitute some of the other things with it, it's not quite as bad. But if I actually use regular sour cream and cream cheese and all the regular cheese, it just wouldn't be good. I'll get 1 cup of this. Oops. And 1 cup. Okay. See, next we're going to do a 1/2 cup of buffalo wing sauce. I have the Sweet Baby Ray's buffalo wing sauce. That one's my favorite. Put that in there. Let's see. You can probably see Skeeter in the background there. Hi, Skeeter. Sitting over there watching. We have 2 new Russian blue kittens, and they're in the bedroom right now so that they don't come out and knock over my camera when I'm filming. And they're sticking their paws under the door every once in a while. It's Skeeter, so he's over here watching them. Keep an eye on the babies. Okay, 1 tablespoon of Classic Ranch Spice Blend. And this is the Classic Ranch from Spice and Tea Exchange. Now, some people might think, oh, you can use Hidden Valley. You could, but I'm telling you, this one is really good. It's not salty. It's not over the top. A lot of times Hidden Valley, it's really garlicky. This is just like a perfect blend. I mean, I say if you ever go and have any of the spices or teas from Spice and Tea Exchange, you're going to be hooked because anything else just doesn't taste the same. The next one is 1 tablespoon of the Buffalo Blue Dip Spice Blend. So this again, Spice and Tea Exchange. You need 1 tablespoon of that. 1 tablespoon, there we go. Sorry, it's making me cough the dust. Okay. Then we're going to need 2 cups of shredded cooked chicken. Now, last night I went and made some chicken thighs baked in the oven. So I went and took them off the bone and blended them all up in the food processor. I like putting it in the food processor because then it gets it nice and fine for something like a dip like this. Yeah, this is why I should have taken the cream cheese out of the refrigerator when I came home. But we had a really bad storm here this afternoon just as I went to get out of the car with, I guess, 60-mile-per-hour winds, it said. I was trying to walk in the house and I got all soaked from trying to walk in and I just got sidetracked after that. So, okay, that's good for now, I guess. Okay, so 2 cups. I've already ground this and measured it out last night. There we go, 2 cups. Oh, got some in there. Okay. All right, next we're going to have Oh yes, 4 ounces of cheddar cheese and 4 ounces of Monterey Jack. So I just went to Aldi yesterday to get the cheese, and they did not have just Monterey Jack. They only had Colby and Monterey Jack blend. So we're going to use a half a cup of this. No, I don't think I have any more half. I'll have to use 2 of these. So only got quarter cup left. They're clean, so quarter cup. Oops. And there's a half. All right, perfect. Put a little bit more. Just a little shy on that one. And then I have, I think, some shredded up cheddar in the refrigerator. Well, I guess I don't have that much. I'm going to have to shred up some cheddar cheese. Okay, so here's the rest of the cheddar cheese that we have grated up. There we go. And I'll put this in that I shredded. There's about half a cup right there. Perfect. All right. Oh, I have to preheat my oven at 350. And that looks like all the ingredients that I need. The blue cheese, they just say to put on the top, kind of like for garnish. But I mean, if you want to, of course, you could always throw a little bit of blue cheese in there. I wouldn't see why it would hurt. I was going to bake this in my baking dish right here, but I don't know. I almost feel like it might be a little bit too much to put in there. We'll see when I stir it up. Now, it says we're supposed to, excuse me, it says we're supposed to spread the buffalo chicken dip mixture, into a 9-inch cast iron skillet. Well, I don't have that. Sprinkle remaining cheese over the top. Whoops, I guess we were supposed to put some on the side. Oh, yeah. And the cream cheese and bowls. I love something. Oh, add the chicken and half of the cheddar cheese and half of the Monterey Jack and fold until combined. And then you're supposed to put the rest of the cheese on the top. Well, I'm not going to do that. Because then when you go to dip it out, all that stringy cheese is on the top and it's kind of hard to do. So we're just going to top it with blue cheese. We'll be fine. Okay, so some cheese there. Okay, so I'm going to go and spray this dish that I have right now. It's baking dish. Okay, there we go. Now, take this and throw this in here. Okay, perfect. Spread this all out in the dish. I don't know. I don't really know if this is an 8-inch or a 9-inch dish that I have. Oh, it does look like there's quite a bit in there. Well, I'm a little bit worried about it making a mess in my oven. So I think I might take a piece of foil and put it on a tray and then just put that underneath it just in case it spills out over when it bakes. Let's see. There we go. Okay. And before we put it in the oven, blue cheese. Take our blue cheese here. Sprinkle some of this on top. Now, let's see. Oh, it says you're supposed to garnish with it. Well, I'm already putting it on now. It's going to bake in when it bakes. And you're supposed to put this in the oven at 350 for 20 minutes. So you can always put more on at the end. I like it to bake in there, get the flavor in. Okay, let me get some foil and we'll get ready to put this in the oven. Okay, so I have my foil here. Put that on there. Put my baking dish on here. My oven isn't quite up to 350 yet, but I'm going to put it in anyway. It said 20 minutes, so I'll just say 25 minutes. All right, so it's just about up to temp. Okay. Okay, so the timer's gone off. I'm going to take this out of the oven and see how it looks. Oh, it looks really, really good. And it did come right up to the edges there, but I'm still glad I put that foil pan underneath just in case it spilled out over. That was a little trick that my family always used when we would make the molasses crumb pies. Oh my gosh, that looks so good. There it is. I love the way it turned out. And I put that blue cheese on before I baked it, but I think it looks great with that on.